What's up guys, it's Gaza. Right, this one is going to be about gear power. What is gear power, you ask? So it is it's connected to your suit. So the whether you chose saboteur, tank or bio specialist, it's the suit that your dude is wearing. And then the strength of the abilities and his melee or her melee damage. And the way you up it is by picking up and upgrading better weapons. So as you go on, you're going to find weapons with better stats, and that's how you do it. So not when you're picking up new weapons, you don't only want to look at the damage and the slots. Like that's the thing with the weapons in this game, it's deep, man. Like in some games all you got to look for really is damage. Does this one do more damage than that one? Yeah, it does, so I'll pick this one up and delete the other one. Not in this game. In this game you got a few different things you need to take into account. Obviously damage is important, and then sockets down the bottom there, they're important because the more sockets you've got, the more powerful you can make the weapon. You know, you can make it have faster fire rate than some other guy with less slots than you. You can give it more damage, you can give it more crit chance. Like everything can have more if you've got more slots. And then the third thing you need to look out for is the gear power. So you can see there the gear power I'm getting off this SMG is 1,415,000. And then the shotgun, I'm getting another 1,000,000. The heavy, which is probably my weakest weapon right now, I'm getting 981. And then my boomerang is giving me 637. Like just off the boomerang, I'm getting 637,000. These numbers, they all add up to that gear power number you can see there, which is 4 million. So I've read on forums and stuff that your melee damage is going to be 1% of your gear power, but I'm not sure if that's right, because 1% of 4 million is going to be what, 40,000, and when I melee enemies I'm seeing numbers like 300,000, 400,000. So I don't know, like I do see lower numbers sometimes. I don't think I ever see less than 100,000. We're gonna go into a quick mission just to test it out. So remember, my gear power is at 4 million. If it's correct in saying that 1% of my melee, 1% of my gear power is gonna equal my melee damage, then I should only get 40,000. I'm sure that's not gonna be the case. Alright, so we'll try and just take this big guy here. See that? 251,000. That was 330 something thousand. Small numbers off the small guys because they don't have much health. The numbers, they seem to fly around quite a lot. 40. So on little guys, it looks like the assumption that 1%, the 1% thing seems to be correct. I couldn't even read that number. So yeah, maybe it's 1% on small guys, and then on bigger dudes you get 10% maybe? 80. 181. 80. Hundreds again. 292. 433. Yeah, see, we're getting between 100, just under 100,000. So like we're seeing some 80s, even some 40s on the really little guys, and then all the way up to 400,000. So it seems like the minimum is going to be 1%, and then the maximum is going to be 10%. 600,000 off the big dude. 400,000. I can't read it now because these This guy's doing it all for me, but there we go. You could see from that the numbers I was getting anywhere from 40,000 on some smaller dudes all the way up to, I think there was 500 and something thousand. So on bigger enemies it seems to be more like 10%, and then, you know, your 500,000, I suppose that'd be a critical, because I was seeing 300,000, 400,000 consistently. High 300,000, low 400,000. That was coming up quite a lot on the big dudes. As you're progressing and you're getting stronger and stronger weapons with higher and higher gear power, your melee is you're gonna get crazy damage off your melee, and then on top of that you can pick up those red Xeno flowers which give you a boost. Yeah, it's not just your melee, but also your abilities, so your powers, like the powers that come with your suit, depending on which class you picked. If you've got a low gear power, then your plasma sword isn't going to do that much damage against bigger enemies. But now that I've got my gear power up, I can like 2-slash a level 40 brute, you know, and yeah, it does. It definitely makes a difference. It definitely has an effect. The other two classes, like the tank, I'm sure, you know, he's gonna have damage dealing ability, so he's definitely gonna want a high gear power score, to get as much out of his abilities as possible. Same for everyone, like the medic dude. He's I know he does damage as well with that green mist stuff. So aim for as high a gear power score as you can get. So that's it for gear power, guys. That's all I know up to this point. If I learn any more information about gear power, or if I can confirm, like if I hear different to what I've already said in this video, then I will change it. I'll either take this video down, or, you know, put a note in the description or something, or re-upload a new video. I'll do something, but right now that's what I know about gear power. So enjoy Alienation, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one.